if I go and get tested and it says that I have low testosterone levels and I don't want to just inject myself with testosterone, are there natural ways that I can increase it?
Absolutely. So number one is sleep. So sleep is really, really important for testosterone. We know that when you reduce the amount of sleep you have, so for example, you sleep less than 5 or 6 hours, you're going to have at least 10 to 15% reduction in testosterone. And so because our body follows a circadian rhythm. And so when your testosterone is highest is in the morning and it starts to decline over the course of the day. There's a little bit of a bump again, and then it goes back down. At nighttime, it's low. And your body, when it's sleeping, replenishes that testosterone. And so if you're getting either less number of hours of sleep or poor quality sleep, meaning you're not feeling very rested when you wake up, that's a sign of poor quality sleep. Both of those things can dramatically affect your testosterone. The other thing that you can do is exercise, and specifically resistance exercise. So doing the largest muscle groups, so usually the lower extremities, and using those have been shown to boost testosterone more significantly than any other type of exercise. In fact, when you do high intensity cardiovascular like endurance training, so say you're doing Ultramans, marathons all the time, long bike rides, long swimming, swimming for long periods of time, that can actually increase your cortisol, your stress, because your body's having a stress response, and that can actually reduce your testosterone. So it's important to do cardiovascular exercise, aerobic exercise, but in moderation, because we do see some people who are great athletes who, run miles and miles and miles, but their testosterone is low because they've been doing this chronic long duration endurance exercise.
So sort of HIIT training is fine, but it's when you start doing these big Ironman 1,000-mile run things like the cortisol suppresses
and
testosterone.
that's not a large percentage of people, right? But it's certainly, it's like, I'm so healthy. I'm the healthiest I could ever be, and I'm having low testosterone. Why is that?
And what about food and testosterone?
So food, there is a lot of data on food. But the most data is on the Mediterranean diet. And that's because that's the most well studied in medicine. But essentially having vegetables, fruit, low amounts of processed foods, good healthy fats, nuts and seeds. So a lot of people don't realize, but you need good fat to have testosterone. Testosterone is in the cholesterol pathways. And so it comes from those pathways. And so you need to have some level of fat. If you have too low fat of a diet, that'll also affect your testosterone. So ideally, what I tell people is, while there's lots of data on different types of diets, the important thing to know is you want to avoid processed foods, avoid a lot of sugar, and have good healthy fats in your diet.
What about,